Welcome to www.driveredinabox.com. Today's topic, driver's education for homeschooled students. Teach your homeschool pupil driver's education the easy way. As a homeschooling parent, you took responsibility for your child's education in a very personal way. Whether you opted for a ready-made curriculum or you spent hours choosing each text, subject, and lesson, you made a conscious choice to provide your child with the best learning opportunities possible. Why would you change your plan just because they've reached driving age? Why would you treat driver's education any differently? When I was homeschooling my kids, I was constantly faced with the question, what makes you qualified to teach? Not every homeschooling parent has a degree in education or has learned the skills and art of teaching, but parents have a much more vested interest in their child's schooling than any teacher in the public system could be, no matter how motivated. For us, it's personal. We care deeply about what our children experience and learn. It's just a natural extension of that care and dedication to teach your child how to drive. Home-based driver's education. Each state has its own rules and regulations when it comes to driver's education. In some states, a child can get a permit as young as 14. Other states require a longer wait and won't provide a permit until 17. But ultimately, the decision really lies with the parent's judgment of when their teen is sufficiently mature for a driver's permit. Home-based driver's education programs are one of the best ways to incorporate driver's education into your regular learning time, showing your child just how important it is to learn good driving habits. The lessons begin with book and computer work, providing multiple learning environments. Once the book work has been completed to your satisfaction, you can take those lessons into the car and apply them safely. Knowing your child is a benefit. When you place your child in a standard school-based driving program, you place them with a teacher who is completely unaware of their learning style, their normal rate of progression, and where they are most likely to need help. This is one of those times when years of getting to know your child really pay off. In the typical classroom setting, you will find 30 or more teenagers sitting for several hours, learning the basics needed to pass the written permit test. Questions aren't exactly encouraged because so much material must be covered in a few days. At home, you can take your time and make sure that your child understands the rules of the road and their application. Once on the road with a driving teacher, your child may have as few as 6 hours to master the necessary skills before setting out to practice with you as a passenger. In contrast, homeschooling with you from the beginning sets your child up with the skills they need to recognize their own deficiencies and shortcomings when encountering new things on the road. When you set out to homeschool your child, the goal was to produce a well-educated, intelligent person dedicated to learning throughout their entire life. Why would you abandon that model just because they reach driving age? Home-based driver's education is the obvious choice for homeschooling families. To find out more information on topics like this, please go to www.driveredinabox.com.